Thank you, Miles. Turning now to a call for action update on a local plow business accused of leaving customers out in the cold. Tonight, New York State's top prosecutor is turning up the heat on extreme plowing.
Call for Action's Al Waters has been on top of the story since the beginning, and he brings us an update tonight from the newsroom. Al?
Well, Don and Jackie, when News 4 broke the story last month, extreme snowplowing was, to borrow a famous movie line, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. No one knew the true owners, who listed their address as a mail drop in Williamsville. But now we know, and the Attorney General is bringing the hammer down.
An outrageous case of misconduct and abuse.
Attorney General Eric Schneiderman describing extreme snowplowing, the Rochester-based no-show contractor who's generated hundreds of complaints across western New York.
It was a fairly flamboyant scam. They didn't even incorporate the company, but they were advertising and saying, oh, we got 15 trucks, 24-hour service.
Schneiderman is suing Extreme Snowplowing and its owners, Scott Romero and Richard Marapese, for leaving more than 400 customers out in the cold in their greatest time of need, luring customers such as Christine Tansky with their colorful full-page ads.
I felt I was being choked, a prisoner in my own house.
Or Trina Stinson of Cheektowaga, whose 10-year-old son Anthony is on life support. Trina told us she's had to flag down snowplow operators just to keep the driveway open.
Somebody has to be here constantly. He'll have a seizure and he won't breathe, and he'll need extra support because the ventilator can't even support that. So we need to give extra support with oxygen.
Extreme Snowplowing's drivers told us even they were getting ripped off.
They were supposed to give us a gas card in the beginning of the season. They said they were running behind and they couldn't get the applications in or whatever they had to do. They told us to put money in to pay us back.
The Attorney General is accusing Extreme Snowplowing of consumer fraud. A lawsuit would freeze their assets and stop the contractors cold in their tracks.
The company is not really a company. It's not incorporated. It's not here. So it took a little while to track them down, but really this was an incredibly fast turnaround to get an order in, to get the discovery done, to freeze the assets. And we'll get injunctive relief to make sure these guys never do it again.
We'll also point out that nearly half of the 400 victims of extreme snowplowing set up their own network on Facebook, which was also instrumental in getting all those complaints to the Attorney General. If you feel you've been ripped off, you can call the Attorney General's consumer hotline at 853-8404. Al Waters, News 4 at 5.